Clips, clips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. Alrighty, BoobTubes and the TikToks now. Link below if you want to join it. I'm going to try and keep this under 10 minutes. I've never had to do this in a very long time. Let's see if it can be done, because I am prone to ramble about all sorts of stuff and go off on tangents. But anyway, this, as the title of this will be, I want to explain what "for us, not them" means to me, and I'll try and explain it and how I arrived at this destination. Right, so as I was saying, I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. So this is my old, this used to be, can I remember the name? It used to be Kips Clips 1883 or something, can't even remember. But this used to be like my other channel, my backup channel that I had. And obviously at the time when we were doing this, which I didn't realise, I'd put this up here, but this was my own my real Declaration of Independence. And this was just, I do believe, if my memory serves, it was just before I held my own election at the time of the general election. Now, how did I arrive there? Well, through my whole journey of through conspiratardom, I touched base and went ball deep with the old legalese stuff. It cost me a month of my life in one of the notorious prisons in the UK, Barlitty. Cost me a month. Anywho, I digress, which I'm not going to do. So, we're ruled by fear. But where does the fear come from? Our institutions, one of them being the law, so on and so forth. Now, through my journey through the legalese sort of a side of things, right, you come to understand that initially there was common law, which everybody subscribed to, and then over time and whatnot, they've attached to that a lot of what's contract law. It's not, doesn't come under common law, it's contract law. So this is a legal world that we stay in, and you can be right, you can be wrong, you can march, you can stamp your feet as much as you want, but at the end of the day, they've got the system, the legal system, the institution in which they rule and govern us by, which they rule us by, which is used to rule us, keep us in order, let's say. It's a legal world, it's a legal system. So, if you ask a politician how do they govern and how do they rule, they'll say they do it by consent, because they do. Because it come general election, everybody goes down and puts their X in a box. Now, I want to point out, back in the day when all this happened, there was a lot of people who were illiterate. Now, if you were illiterate and couldn't sign your own name, what did they ask you to do as a dumb person? Put your X in a box. Because a lot of people ask where the social contract is. Because as I said, it's either common law or contract law. So where does the government and all these institutions get the contract from the people? Well, they harness it from these general elections. Now go and break down the numbers. I've broke down the numbers many times on my channel, right? We are ruled by minority. Right, the Conservatives only had to get, 10 million votes in a country of 66 million people. Go figure. Useless, I can't even remember his first name. That the new SNP leader became the SNP leader, and by de facto Scotland's first minister. With 3,000 odd votes in a country of 6+ million people. Wake up, folks, it's the institutions. You cannot go and participate in these institutions. They will suck you in, corrupt you, take pictures of you riding fucking bareback on whatever you tickles your fancy, and you're fecked. So, to clarify, vote us, not them. Take away your consent from this system. Stand up and recognise the system is corrupt. It won't correct itself. The police the politicians, the political parties, ain't no party like a political party, want you to go and vote and give them your consent. I'm just trying to do a time check. Anywho, so withdraw your consent. Next general election, get a shoebox or any sort of a box. I'm not going to be discriminatory against boxes. Get a shoebox, cut a hole in it, stand next to your own polling station and ask people to vote us, not them. They're not voting for any individual. It's kind of like none of the above. There's nobody worth voting for. All the political parties are a joke. That's what I'm doing. Hopefully, a few people have said they're going to join me. Hopefully that comes to fruition. And I'm going to do it somewhere where there'll be a lot of people. And I think, and I've done it before, as I said. Now I just want to show you where this sort of a story began. So, declared myself independent because, see, the independence of America and all declarations of independence, it's nothing more than man writing on a bit of paper, which me and others did. And there it's there documented, you know what I mean? So take away from that from what you want. And then I went and held my own election. A few times I've done it actually. Once in the town, once in my own polling station. And it's all there. Links should be below if you want to go and check it out. Alright, hopefully that's under 10 minutes, I hope so. Have a good day, you all. Enjoy. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday roast. Remember, thumbs it up. Share it if you think this is worthwhile thinking about or even participating in. Alrighty, boob tubes and the tickety talks. Catch yous later.
Cips clips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.